T-Mobile is going to fine us for hate text messages. Today is December 26, 2023. I'm CATMAC. Let's talk about this. Online, there's this big scuffle happening saying that T-Mobile has installed this new terms of service that'll go into effect on January 1st, 2024. SHAFT, an acronym for sex, hate, alcohol, firearms, and tobacco. If you're not familiar with T-Mobile, T-Mobile is one of the leading cell phone carrier networks. They actually hold the most licenses for carrier waves, with AT&T and Verizon behind them. What you're looking at are direct screenshots from the community under T-Mobile's website, and it says here that it outlines categories of text messages specifically regulated due to moral and legal issues and is monitored and enforced by the Cellular Telephone Industries Association. I'd like to know more about this association, so we're going to talk about that in a later video, but let's continue on. The general concern is who gets to determine what is and what isn't hateful, and does this apply to your everyday average consumers of the text messaging services, the cell phone service? No, it does not, and let me explain. This consumer actually called the customer service line and spoke with someone, and he said she researched non-compliance fines and SHAFT. She told me that T-Mobile has not made a decision about the policy. It clarified the policy is being considered by T-Mobile, and he asked where he can find information about it. She said there's nothing available. She reads a paragraph that they stated info on SHAFT and read T-Mobile will apply this policy as a case-by-case basis. Goes on to explain how she went to put him on hold, went to speak to her manager, came back, tracted everything that she had said, and said she would pass the information on to the upper echelon. Who does this apply to? This is mainly for your scam artists, the people that are using bulk text messaging services to try to get you to click on a link. Social engineering robs billions of dollars from consumers every year. If you would like a more further breakdown of what social engineering is, some of the tactics and the telltale signs, and actually how to get rid of malware, if you go further down the channel, I did a lovely little short educational series on it. You should be able to see in the video view that it says cybersecurity, and it has the topics for that. I will be compiling all these video topics into a centralized playlist. They're trying to go after them, and thank goodness they are, because they need to. You might say, hey, UPS has a package that's missing from you. I've received those, and they'll say, click on this. Don't ever click on a text message from something that doesn't seem right, and especially if there's urgency or it's trying to twist your emotion in some way, shape, or form, don't click on it. This new update is informing non-consumer entities that they will bear a burden for pumping such messages into the T-Mobile network. It has the application of fees for violations may motivate some of these providers to filter the messages out and drop customers trying to scam people or engage in illegal activity. They believe the only effects you're going to receive is that you're going to get less scam and spam messages. Woohoo! Sources are trying to reassure that this is not concerning you and your family. This is concerning mass text messages broadcast to people over other systems that use the T-Mobile interface. So if you call customer service asking questions, they may not have the information, since this changes for non-consumer business partners. They have the ability to pump these mass text messages into this T-Mobile infrastructure. So again, this will not affect the average consumer. Now, I'm not saying that allegedly your text messages cannot be filtered and spied on upon other agencies, but I will say that for this program, for SHAFT and the new terms of service, it is not applied to you. This is a code of conduct for ad campaigns and other bulk sending users, not for consumers. Please comment, interact, repost, share, save, so other people can get this information. And the more we know, the less we fear. If you're trying to reach me, the best way to reach me is on Instagram. I'll provide the information right here. If you try to reach out to my TikTok DM, you will get a message saying that my account has been suspended. It has not been suspended, and they took my messaging away. Your messages are reviewed on different platforms and interfaces, so I do encourage you to check out the codes of conduct and your root permissions within the app itself. Go all the way down. There's a whole bunch of contract information. Could be literally 600 pages, and you don't understand that you agreed to something. There's also a video that I posted a few videos back, ways that you're being watched. It will explain exactly how your messages work, how it works with phone towers, your Wi-Fi, your internet, and it goes into a database that is permanent, that shows a log of who you are, where you're at, the device that you're connected to, and what you're sending to, and who you're near. Thank you so much for joining and listening. I'm CATMAC, and I'll catch you guys later.